So, as an absolute truth medium and dealing with the other side for the last 7 years, I tend to view a lot of situations as black and white. So, the other side asked me to create this video letting you guys know that our election is actually black and white. Mrs. Clinton and Mr. Trump actually represent the dark. Now, why do they represent the dark? Because according to the other side, they have both aligned themselves with falsities. Now, they haven't exactly told me what falsities Hillary has aligned herself with. It actually feels like she gets swiped aside later for racketeering. That's what it feels like right now. So that could be the falsities that she's aligned herself with. But they are telling me that Mr. Trump aligned himself with the falsities of separatism, and that goes directly against the collective consciousness. So because the other side views us as one big collective consciousness unit, his separatism actually goes against that. So since the other side is really big on unity, the light represents the truth, so he's aligned himself with falsities when he aligned himself with separatism, so he actually became part of the dark because the other side, the angelic realm, doesn't really like us viewing each other as separate because we are all connected, whether we want to be or not. So for this falsity, because I downloaded that it was racketeering, I'm going to put that down right now. So since we have Mrs. Clinton and Mr. Trump, we now actually have the dark battling the dark. So that's why everyone's going around saying, I'm complaining about both candidates and I'm not happy with either one and blah, blah, blah. That's because they're actually feeling in their gut that neither one is really a particularly great fit for our highest good. So congratulations if you're walking around saying that. You are highly intuitive. That's your intuition bothering you. That's your gut bothering you saying, I don't know, I just get a feeling, neither one of them is so fantastic and wonderful and great. Well, that's because they both align themselves with falsities. And when you align yourself with falsities, you automatically align yourself with the dark. Why? Because the truth is the light. So, what I'm getting is that the dark kind of battles it out. They duke it out. And then Hillary gets swiped aside. And she gets swiped aside after she paves the way for Mr. Sanders. And so Mr. Sanders has aligned himself with the light because he's aligned himself with the truth, because he's aligned himself with unity. So because he is all about socialism and bringing people together as a unit, he is the light and the truth and the unity. So if you tune into Bernie Sanders' energy, you will actually feel it in your gut. You can feel the universal energies behind him. So the other side asked me to let you guys know that when you have the dark battling the dark, they don't have any support from universal energies, just so you know. Law of attraction, power manifestation, they just fall flat. Because universal energies rise up to support one thing and one thing only, and that's the truth. And so it is funny because in one of my first Bernie Sanders videos, I channeled that he deserved it. Like, one of the things I asked him is I was like, okay, so why are you guys supporting Bernie Sanders, so much aside from his platform? They're like, Christine, aside from it being his platform that we like and his destiny, and his soul contract, like, the guy just deserves it. And so I actually watched a bio about him the other day where it's like I saw all of the pitfalls of him, kind of getting to where he is today. And I was like, wow, you know what? You really do deserve it, dude. So a lot of times I channel stuff and then it ends up making sense later. So just so you know, this is his destiny, and he actually is supported by universal energies to become president. So he actually does become president in the end after Hillary paves the way for him. I'm not doing this right, but anyway. So This guy actually does get the teddy bear because the angelic realm rises up to support him. But one of the things the other side wanted me to point out with this election, between now and November, they want you to pay close attention to what's happening. They are saying that this is one big play being acted out for you guys, where everyone has their role to play, and that these are characters, and that the angelic realm wants you to watch closely what happens with the characters and who's supported and who's not supported, and basically how things unfurl. They are teaching us about divine intention versus free will, because they have set the divine intention for Mr. Sanders to win. Of course, we still have free will. We, the people, choose who our president is. So, I have a lot of personal experience with divine intention versus free will. That's one of the toughest parts of my job, is seeing the alternate realities. It can make life pretty difficult for me. But what they're saying is that it's not like it's going to be some sort of election where like mind control happens and all of a sudden people just vote for Bernie Sanders. They're actually calling it reveal, 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 which is actually what one of my friends channeled. So the reveal, reveal, reveal part is where they actually dance around our free will to where we're shown enough to where the decision of who we should vote for actually becomes obvious. From what they're telling me is it turns into some sort of no-brainer where it's like, all right, I've seen enough. I'm voting for Bernie. So it feels like it just becomes like the story unfolding in front of us. So that's why they want people to pay close attention to what's happening with these guys, because obviously you do end up deciding for yourself who you vote for, but what's revealed to you between now and November ends up making the decision pretty darn obvious. So this class is for free, so I hope you enjoy it and grow and evolve as a soul as a result of it. And in the meantime, take care and be well. Thank you.